TV. And here today, I just want to talk to y'all about, protecting yourself, keeping your mind frame in a positive view, in a positive way. Man, the world is just, it's so ridiculous. It's crazy. Every time I look on the news, you got somebody killing another person, or somebody's on the highway, they driving drunk, and it's people that's losing their lives day in and day out. And it's like, you never know when your last second could be. And in this video I was watching, it was saying that, you're not really supposed to, hug a lot of people. You're not supposed to let a lot of people, touch your kids when they're first born, because hugging a person allows them to transfer their energy to you. So if, let's just say, you walk into a room, right? And it's people, but some people might be having a bad day. Some people might be giving off bad vibes, weird energy. You know what I'm saying? And just going by giving them a hug or a handshake or something like that, their energy bounces off of them and now is attached to you. So maybe whatever they're going through, you might be going through or have it 10 times worse. And to me, it kind of makes sense. I'm not a big science guy. I do like science fiction. It makes the brain tick to wonder and try to figure out, where did all these different ideas come from? I mean, yes, it's brilliant. Yes, it's something that's never been done before, but they call it science fiction because it's not real. But in order for things to be built the way that they're built, or put together the way they're put together, especially with, all of this new technology they got going on, it takes a brilliant mind to put these things together. So for me, if you're able to create these different shapes, these different objects that can do these different things, for me, like I said, I feel that maybe some of it may be true, because just think about it, the designs, the way that they do things, and it's kind of tricky. I've been trying to, get into a little bit of how they be saying, people have been sacrificed, and when Aaliyah died, is because Beyonce, things like that. So as I was looking at it, it's basically a lot of the things that a lot of the people that's I've been watching, excuse me, lately, have been saying. Basically, we're being controlled, we're being used, we're being manipulated. We need to wake up. And in a sense, it hits my soul, because you know my mind is always wondering. I'm always thinking different things, and it's nothing wrong with a person that just takes their time and try to really methodically think things through and try to come up with an answer with it. Sometimes it's exhausting, yes, but like I said, at the end of the day, it takes for me, it takes for something having to be here already, someone have seen it already, for these different kinds of, ideas and projects and different things like that to pop up. So if they're at a point and they're at a stage where, we've just been lied to our whole lives, you know, everything is just false, they're hiding different information when it comes to, the different energy and stuff that, that we have in our bodies, or whatever, however everything goes. I'm still in the process of, trying to learn it and manifest a better life for myself, or, my thought frame, the way that I do things. I want to really push myself to a point where I'm I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm getting the best results possible. So no more half stepping or anything like that. So my energy has shifted, because at first I was one of those people that really worried about, what is everybody gonna think? You know, friends, family, whatever, and it's more so now where it's it's what makes me happy. So if, you know, you don't like what I'm doing and you don't agree with what I'm doing, that's fine. You can change the channel, you can change the tune. That bad energy, that negative juju that you got over there, you can keep that over there because I want to do what makes me happy. And if it's me getting on here and making podcasts and it's generating, a great feeling, and I'm feeling lovely at the end of the day when everything is done because I'm getting these things off my chest that I feel like need to be talked about. Then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. The reason I say I'm okay with that is because when you continually do the same thing over and over and over again and you don't get anything a change, you nothing changes, everything it stays the same. So if you do the same, if you've been doing the same thing since 2015 and you still doing it in 2024, then you don't want for better because you're doing the same exact things, you're getting the same exact results. Your body and your mind frame is in a place and in a position where your energy is off. Your energy is telling you that you're not good enough to do this, you're not good enough to do that. You need to do this and you need to do that. But when you really think about it, the only person that you need to prove anything to is yourself. Because it's people out here that they're gonna hate you, they're gonna talk about you, they're gonna dislike you, they're gonna spit fire on your name and different things like that, and that's fine. That's cool because when you look at it from that perspective, that means the good energy that I got going over here, the things that I'm doing right over here, you're mad because you see me progressing in life and you're still sitting in the same spot that you've always been sitting in. And it's not my job or your mom's job or your wife's job to, you know, propel you or make you have dreams or anything like that. The only thing those people are there for is to give you that support, to give you that love, and to let you know that anything is possible. But anytime a person doesn't want to see you succeed, anytime a person wants to always put something bad on your name or whatever the case may be, it it really ain't all, it's not even really worth it, man. Why put yourself in a position to where you're humbling yourself just to be on their level, but the level that they are on, they're not doing nothing better with their life. They doing the same old things, going to the same old clubs, eating at the same old restaurants, you know, they just doing everything is the same. You can pretty much on a calendar year predict what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it. So if it's a person like that that you're around, protect your energy, protect your children because they're the new generation that's coming up. They're the ones that we're passing the torch to, basically kind of run the world. So if we're feeding them with a bunch of hatred and we're feeding them with a bunch of racist things, hateful things, hurtful things, things that can, really mess a person up in the inside, then we failed as parents. We failed at giving them a better life. We failed at, showing them that all people are not the same. So they go on and they live their life in this realm that you've created where it's just all this negative energy. And it doesn't stay like that all the time because some kids, once they, get old enough and they're in middle school, high school, college, or whatever, they start to rebel against their parents because they're starting to see that the energy that you're giving off, the things that you're doing, the way that you make people feel when you come around is negative, is wrong. That's not how you're supposed to treat a human being. And when you can have that understanding, you can have that grip, the world will be a better place. Because I see a lot of people, you know, everybody's doing podcasts, YouTube channels, things like that. But who would I be as a person to be mad at, you know, these three YouTubers over there because they, they found their secret sauce? Why should I be mad because I feel like I'm better than them and I'm not getting the same success? You wonder why people, when they do get money, they cut off old friends, they cut off family members because the energy shifted. As soon as you can't give a person the things that they want, or they feel like you have a dire need to fulfill for them, then you useless to them. You wrong. You just, you're just thinking about yourself. You're not worried about nobody else. But that's that jealousy because you got something that I want. And then you're mad on top of that because I'm not giving you what you asked for. So why should I sabotage my mental, my spirit, my mind just to please you? Because I know, if I give it to you the first time, all right, everything gonna be cool. You gonna rock with me. You gonna be steady. But then if you come back and you ask for a second, and I'll be like, you know what, I ain't got it. No, not, you know what I'm saying, I can't do it. Okay, there goes the anger. But then you're gonna be talking all of this mad shit about a person because, oh, he didn't give me this, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. But at the same time, how can you be mad when we was both in the same position? You was living check to check, I was living check to check. The only difference was I decided to change my mind frame, change my aura, change my spirit, start listening more to the world, the environment. If you just slow down sometimes, they always tell you can either hear it or you can feel it. You can feel when, you're being talked to, or you're trying to be guided in a certain direction. And it's a weird feeling. I put it to you like that, because when the good things start to happen, some people get complacent and then they like, you know what, forget this, forget that, whatever. But you have to stay in that mind frame. You have to stay within that boundary to keep receiving your blessings. So I mean, I'm not knocking anybody, but if that's all you want to do with your life, that's all you want to be, is a negative mindset, no, a negative Nancy. There we go. You want to be a negative Nancy. Your energy just threw all off. You don't want nothing better in life. You're not trying to strive to even attempt to see if you can try to get a business off the ground, or something that you're passionate about. It's okay to fail, but you still have to dust yourself off, get up, try it again. And if you feel like that's not working, don't let that bad energy get you so down where you just want to throw everything away. If that didn't work, go back to the drawing board. Get yourself psyched up. Get yourself worked up. Know your stuff inside and out, because nobody can tell it better than you can. Nobody. Trust me on that. Nobody can tell the story like you. So whatever it is, whatever you're shooting for, just keep your mind and your spirit in a great, wonderful place where you don't let a lot of things bother you. If you can't handle it, then it's just that on there. So that's all I really had to say for the day, man. I hadn't been on here in a couple days, and I just been seeing so much tragedy going on in the world, and it really hurts. You know what I mean? Because it's kids out here missing. It's been Amber Alerts going on for the last 3 days, and then every time you look on the internet or you look on TV, somebody that died in a car crash. It was multiple people shot at a gas station or a store. They had a shootout in this neighborhood, or it's just ridiculous. Like it's most people that's going about their life on an everyday schedule. But then, like I said, all of these killings and all of that stuff, it's because you want something that somebody else got. You mad because they got it and you feel like you should have it as well. So what are you gonna do? In your mind, you gonna go take it. You gonna, flash a little gun or do what you gotta do. That's negative karma. That's negative karma. That's negative energy. And Lord forbid that you kill somebody. That's even worse. That's even worse. All over $150 pair of shoes. Or all over these rims that's on this car. You brought all that bad negative stuff for your own gain, but you gave another family negative energy because they just lost a son or a daughter, a niece, a nephew, a uncle, a aunt, a father, a mother, whatever. So your negative energy affected them. Think about it. How do they come up with all of this stuff? They're controlling us. They're controlling us. And I mean, like I always say, the roles have been reversed now. Because, back in the day, people actually value marriage. Everybody had, good ideas about it and different things like that. Nowadays, people just have the energy of, I want to be bigger than you. I want to be better than you. So if you can't do nothing for me that's going to escalate me to where I'm in a different place, then you have no meaning for me. And, to me, I just feel like that's a joke, because it's a lot of guys out here that's crying and they wishing and hoping that a person would love them through and through and not doing wrong, second guessing everything that's going on because they seeing signs of this and it may not even be that. Your mind might be playing tricks on you once again. It's all about the good versus the bad. And it's always been that way. Who want to be top dog? So for me, it's more so of, I'm at a place where I just want peace. I just want joy, be happy. I know a lot of times, I'm not one of the characters that get on here and, do a lot of hooping and hollering and things like that, cracking these jokes. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not taking that from nobody. So don't take it as I'm giving out bad energy. I'm just saying, for me, on my end, I just always been, that chill guy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna hold the wall and I'm gonna peep everything because I like to observe what's going on around my surroundings. I want to know if I gotta lace my shoes up tight because it's somebody over here on my left that's mugging like they crazy, and you know what I mean. They keep inching closer and closer, so I gotta keep my guard up. Or if it's I'm just always looking around, feeling like, certain people are suspect, but at the same time, I can't really judge a book by its cover, so I'm really just on high alert. I'm always observing things. So I'm trying to keep, you know, my reality and what's not my reality. I'm trying to keep things separate because when they get bundled together, they put you in a place where your mind is just so jumbled up, iffy. It's weird. It's really, really weird. But I just wanted to say that to y'all, I love y'all. Um, we gotta keep it going. You know what I mean? Let's keep praying for each other. Let's keep blessing each other. Let's keep trying to have wonderful thoughts and good comments about one another. Because I'm telling you, peace and joy. If the world had that, no poverty, you know what I mean? I think the world will be a better place. But until then, we always gonna be where we at. Where I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses and stuff like that. So, it's just it is what it is, man. But this is your boy Charlie B, man. Just getting on here, showing y'all a little bit of love. Had to, you know, see how my truth speakers was doing. But I love you guys. I want to thank everybody that tunes in. I want to thank everybody, that likes, that comments, that subscribe. Keep going with it. Let's keep pushing it. Let's keep moving it. So, you know what I mean? Till next time, this is your boy Charlie B, and I'm out.